3.
Recorded live from beautiful downtown Bluefield, Virginia. It's another installment of New Graham Knives' Famous Knife Show. Good evening, how are you all today? We're happy to have you here watching another installment of this high-end video that we make. We hope to have you on the edge of your seats, drooling over your keyboards before the evening's over. A little bit of Christmas coming in the air down here in Bluefield, Virginia. I know it's starting to put pressure on everybody out there. We're starting to get emails, people asking about this knife, and they're asking about that knife. Is this one bigger? Is this one smaller? So we're going to answer a few questions that came in through emails today, comparing about a half a dozen different knives and their sizes, and kind of just hold them in the hand so you can get a feel of how this knife actually fits in the hand. I've got like probably an average size hand. It's not real big and it's not small, so it's probably every man's hand, so to speak. First knife we're going to look at here, if we can kind of get a high-tech zoom in here. Boy, that's high-tech stuff here. It really is. We're going to look at a Boker 590. It's a Trance. It's an AUS-8 blade, satin finish. You've got G10 on one side. It's a frame lock, pocket clip. Chad Los Banos is the fellow that designed this knife for Boker. It's in their Boker Plus line. Kind of get an idea of how this fits in the hand. And compare it to a 589 Boker, which is a subcom. The subcoms, we have it in a lot of different variations. Plain edge, we've got serrated, we've got some camos. So you may want to take a look at those. If black's not exactly your color. But once again, this is a G10, and then you have your metal liner lock, the frame lock on the back side of this thing. It's also a US-8. Little bitty knife in the hand, it truly is. It looks like a very small knife, which it is, but when you get a grip on this thing, the way it's designed, the way Chad designed this knife, gives you a lot of cutting ability. Not only going forward, with any kind of push, but a good draw right here. Nice knife. Another one that Chad's designed, this one's a Spyderco Lava. This one's a stainless steel handles, pocket clip on it. This is VG10 steel on the Lava by Spyderco. And again, you can tell Chad's given a lot of thought to the ergonomics of actually having a knife in your hand. When you close up on this thing, you have a great coil here, not only for your index finger, but he's got a recess in here for your middle finger. They've got ridging here for your thumb. Very nice setup. Small blade again. A lot of localities have restrictions on blade lengths. I didn't bring a ruler. Probably roughly 2 inches. Don't take that figure to court, but again, nice small knife, a lot of cutting power in a little knife like this. This one is a Dragonfly that Spyderco makes. It's a VG10 steel, stainless steel handles on it also. Dragonfly is available in several configurations. They've got it with the black FRN handles. You can get it in a spider edge. They've also come out with an etched handle now, which to me is very nice. I like it because sometimes stainless steel, you kind of get little smudges and so forth on them, kind of like you do on your blades. That etched handle, really hides those smudges if you're a real neat housekeeper. Women may like that anyway, but a lot of men may just polish their knives every day too. I don't know. Next knife we're going to look at, this is a Cali 3 by Spyderco. It's a VG10. Has G10 handles on it. Pocket clip's reversible, left or right. It carries tip up only. Okay. Again, ergonomics on this knife, if you can get an idea. Now we've kind of moved into a different size knife than what we looked at in the last three. You can kind of tell this when you get into the Cali 3, somewhat of a larger knife.
I think these last two are lockbacks also, aren't they?
Yeah, actually, the four we're looking at, all these Spydercos are lockbacks. Thank you, Tommy. All these are lockbacks. They've all got the boy dent in them. But the fellas, again, people when they've actually designed this knife, and I believe Sal designed this knife, if I'm not mistaken. The ergonomics again are excellent on it. The finger coils and the recess for the second finger is not quite as much as what we saw on the Lava, but still gives you excellent purchase on this. Like the Lava, it has the jimping for the index finger and for the thumb both, which gives you a tremendous grip on this knife. A lot of knife in your hand for a little bit of weight and a small package size. Now the Cali 3 is available in a serrated also. We're showing plain here. We also have it with a carbon fiber handle, which their carbon fiber is just absolutely beautiful.
And that one's in a Spyderco's new box too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, well, I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. You know, about Spyderco's brand new box. Very colorful and very 21st century. The last one we're going to look at here is a Delica. And if you look at the Delica and put it side by side with the Cali 3, you can tell they're almost identical in size. The Cali 3's got a flat grind on it, which, you know, some people say, you know, that's a better slicer than more conventional grinds, but you know, that's kind of up to the individual. One nice thing about the new Delicas, this is the Delica 4s. You know, they have nested metal liners in them. They're also drilled on all four corners for tip up, tip down, left or right hand carry. Again, you don't have a finger coil on a Delica 3. You can reach up in here, but you're kind of taking your life in your own hands because it wouldn't take much for your finger to slide off here. But you can do it. There's a little V-notch right there that would allow it. It's got jimping up here, kind of gives you a real good control over it again. But I'm sure, you know, for safety's sake, you know, you would probably, any kind of heavy cutting, you would want to hold this knife back here and not take it into a choke-up hold like you can on a Cali 3 or on one of the Lavas sitting over here.
And you got what, tip up, tip down, and reversible?
Yes, you know, drilled all four corners on the Delica. Same thing on the Enduras too. The Endura is a larger knife, and probably, I just now thought about it, we probably should have brought an Endura in and compared the size of an Endura and a Delica to people.
Well, walk over and get one.
Well, all right. You talk to the people while I'm going, okay?
Well, let's let them watch you walk.
Well, they don't want to do that. Say something smart, you know. Your wife says you say stuff smart all the time.
I'm just impressed at how fast you found the knife in your store.
Yeah, it didn't flip open either. God, you love recording live. All right, let's step back over. Don't trip over anything, okay? This is high-end stuff here, you can tell. This is our mobile cam. All right, let's see, get that right. All right, what I brought back here, I brought in one of the one of the ZDP 189 Enduras to kind of give you an idea size-wise between those two knives. And you can tell the Endura is a considerably larger knife in the hand. That thing's all, okay, I think got fingerprints all over that. Ooh. Now we got streaks. Golly. All right, there, hey, looks good now. So you can kind of get an idea of the Delica and the Enduras and the size on them. If I put, you know, the butt ends of them up together, you can tell Endura is a considerably larger knife. One of the nice things that Spyderco has been able to do is to take a knife this size and be able to, you know, turn it into a very light package. But with the nested liners that they've got in here, with the carry options that you've got on this knife, extremely versatile, whether you go with an Endura, whether you go with an Delica, either one. Anything else you think we ought to mention about these?
You did pretty good with this.
Tommy says we need
Did
to
you,
do...
I don't think you showed the pocket clip on the first knife there.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
All right. Nice pocket clip. And you kind of get an idea. This is the Cali 3 compared to a Trance, size-wise. And you can tell they're very comparable. Okay, it looks good there. What do you think now? We got any time yet to finish showing the rest of the cases? You shaking your head no?
Yep, you're done.
We're done. Okay. Well, next week we'll come up with something new. If you all have any ideas, something that you want to out like this, kind of put it into their hands to where you can, you know, get some idea of maybe how it's going to fit into your hands, we'll be glad to do it. We're not going to do any live chopping demonstrations. We've had, you know, one fellow wanted us to get watermelon and chop it in half with one of dear old Mr. Corkham's swords that we've got here. And anybody wants to buy a Steve Corkham sword, please buy it from New Graham. Folks, thank you. We'll see you next week.